Hey guys, if you're in I1, and I'm continuing with the series of who's coming back, and today we're talking about Paul. Now, Paul was a little unique because Paul was a comic book character, so he couldn't really die. You really knew that he couldn't die. Even though the game and I think comics are separate, they're not going to kill off a comic book character, I believe, who's still alive in the comics. So, Paul couldn't die. But he really didn't appear for long in A New Frontier. So how could they bring him back? There's only one way I could see Paul coming back. And that's if Rick's group is the one fighting against Delta. That's the only way I could see Paul making a return in the final season. That's the only way that makes sense to me. Because Paul didn't even have much of a reason to be in A New Frontier. I'm partially thinking that he was only in A New Frontier because Telltale Games wanted to kind of push it out to like maybe comic book fans and TV show fans or whatnot. They were like, oh look, Paul's in this game from the TV show and or comics. Because he really didn't do much in A New Frontier. He didn't make much of a difference. He mentioned the kingdom and he appeared at the end with the horse. That was basically the only big impact he had on the game. So other than if Rick's group is the one fighting against Delta, there's just no reason to bring him back. I just don't think he will come back unless it's for that. So I don't see them bringing Paul back. I don't see a purpose. He barely had a purpose in A New Frontier. I don't think he even had a proper purpose in A New Frontier. Other than to be like the guy that people recognize from the comics and or TV show so that they could maybe get more sales. That's basically his only purpose, I think it was. So I don't see him having a purpose in the final season. I just don't. There's no real reason why he'd need to be there unless Rick's group is fighting against Delta. And I doubt they are. I just don't think that Skybound, I was almost going to say Telltale, is going to bring in Rick's group at all because they'd have to hire a voice actor for Rick. They'd have to hire a voice actor for basically everybody from the comics. If you're going to bring in the whole group, you have to bring in the whole group basically. And I think that'd be a lot for Skybound to do. So I really don't see Paul coming back. But what do you guys think? And do you guys think they would bring Rick's group in? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching my like, share, and subscribe. And may God bless you all.